guys, this is Kimberly. I'm coming to you for Family 150. This is my career presentation for my second one. This time I decided to talk to Jessica Todd. She is a clinical mental health counselor with her master's degree, and right now she works at a day treatment facility as a group therapist and also as a family and individual therapist. So she kind of has two jobs right now. With a CMHC license, she has the ability to work with multiple populations. She can work with children and adolescents, or in marriage therapy or couples therapy. You can also do addiction therapy, family counseling, or career counseling. Jessica chooses to focus mostly on children, adolescents, and marriage and family therapies right now, and addiction. The typical stressors that one can face with a CMHC license could be setting boundaries with yourselves and with the clients. She has noticed that the biggest boundary she has had is leaving work at work, so that when she is home, she's with her family and not worrying about her clients. That's mostly a big problem when you're working generally with children. And they also warn a lot about countertransference or secondary trauma if you're working with trauma victims. When I asked Jessica what the typical benefits were, I'm going to quote this because she said, being able to watch people grow and to watch their lives change from work, and the work they want and the work that they do and the potential growth. If I can help one person grow, all of it is worth it. If I can be a positive part of someone's life, it is a privilege. And then she's like, oh, you meant like health benefits. And I thought that was really funny because she didn't think of that first. She thought of the impact of the job she does as a benefit. Her job comes with, after she's been with the company she's with for a year, she gets health insurance and retirement. So I think it kind of depends on the company you're with. So for the common job tasks, with the day treatment or the group therapist, she has planning and a curriculum for the different groups based on the needs of the group. So that kind of changes as the population of the groups change or the day treatment changes. They also do behavior modification and processing with the groups of the children, and that changes from hour to hour just based on what happens within the groups and what is planned within the groups. But like anyone who works with children has ever experienced, you can't always plan how children react to anything. There are also group notes, which are very detailed and time-consuming. That's what she advised, that school never prepared her for how time-consuming it can be behind the scenes of how much work it is. For her job as the family therapist, she also does for her individual and family therapist, she chooses different kinds of therapy based on the modality of her choice. She does research, and she creates handouts or different kinds of homework for some of her clients. Then that also involves some treatment planning, insurance authorization, researches on the different kinds of resources that are provided throughout the communities that may help her clients. She also has to do coordination of care, working with the different physicians, psychiatrists, courts, hospitals, caseworkers, and etc. on behalf of several of her clients, and the face-to-face care of her clients. So for every hour that she has of patient care, she usually has almost an hour behind the scenes of either coordination of care or notes to goes along with it, that she also didn't realize that she would need initially behind. Sorry. To become a CMHC, you need a bachelor's degree, and then the master's degree is the CMHC master's. And right now, the only place in Utah that you can receive that degree is at University of Phoenix. But the CMHC is equivalent to LCSW, but going from state to state, some states prefer LCSWs and some prefer CMHCs. So if you're going to practice in other states, you kind of need to look at what is preferred at where you prefer to live or where you want to practice. That it was a big deciding factor for Jessica. It is becoming more commonly used in Utah, but it is kind of a newer practice here. The starting salary range is $27,500, and an experience can go up to $55,600. You can work in private practice, you can work in day treatment facilities, you can work in residential facilities, you can work in clinical therapy or clinics, you can work in hospitals, like on a behavioral unit. Right now, like I said, Jessica is working at a day treatment facility. She has worked at a children's center before and is at a residential facility. Right now, she really loves the day treatment because the population she works with is 5 to 12-year-olds, and she really likes that age group and the families that she works with. She does get to work with older kids and adults with her outpatient clients, and so she does have a wide variety that she is able to work with, and she really enjoys that. And she had a lot of positive things to say, and the background that we are able to get with our family and marriage bachelor's degree will be very beneficial as we go into the master's program, because not everyone who came in with the CMHC master's will have the same background as this bachelor's program does, and it will be a huge head start for those of us who decide to go into that field as a master's. She had some very positive outlook and was very emotional about the good that we could do and the path that we are on, and she gave me a lot of encouragement and a lot of hope for my future. And if you hadn't, she offered to be a mentor for me in the future. I am excited to work with her as I go throughout my courses, and I can't wait to see where we go. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.